Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to share some incredible news with you today that could literally put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket for groceries. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about up to $950 in grocery credits that are available right now in select states across the country. And the best part? Many people don't even know these programs exist. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into this together because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to check if you qualify and how to apply for this money that could be sitting there waiting for you. Let me tell you what's happening right now. Several states have launched emergency grocery assistance programs that are separate from traditional SNAP benefits. These aren't your typical food stamps. These are special credits designed to help families bridge the gap during these challenging economic times. Here's the reality we're all facing. Grocery prices have increased by over 25% in the past 3 years, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That means if you used to spend $400 a month on groceries, you're now spending around $500 for the same items. That's an extra $1,200 per year just for food. But here's where it gets interesting. Some states recognize this burden and created their own supplemental programs. For example, California launched their Market Match program expansion, which provides up to $300 per month for qualifying families. That's $3,600 per year in additional grocery support. Arizona has their Fresh Produce Initiative, offering up to $200 monthly credits. New York expanded their Healthy Food Access program with credits up to $250 per month. And Texas launched their Family Nutrition Support program, with monthly benefits ranging from $150 to $400 depending on family size. Let me break this down with a real example. Sarah, a single mom from Phoenix with 2 kids, applied for Arizona's program last month. She qualified for $200 in monthly grocery credits. Over the course of a year, that's $2,400 in free groceries. That's nearly $2,400 she can now use for other necessities like rent, utilities, or her children's school supplies. The eligibility requirements vary by state, but generally, if your household income is at or below 200% of the federal poverty level, you likely qualify. For a family of 4, that means an annual income of around $60,000 or less. Some states have even higher income thresholds. Here's what's really important to understand. These programs are funded through a combination of federal emergency funds and state budgets. The funding isn't unlimited, and it's being distributed on a first-come, first-served basis in most states. This means the sooner you apply, the better your chances of securing these benefits. Let me share some numbers that really put this into perspective. According to Feeding America's latest report, 1 in 8 Americans experienced food insecurity in the past year. That's over 38 million people, including 12 million children. But here's what's particularly striking. Food insecurity isn't just affecting traditionally low-income families anymore. Middle-class families are struggling too. The USDA found that 23% of families earning between $50,000 and $75,000 annually reported difficulty affording groceries in the past 6 months. These state programs recognize this reality. They're designed to help working families who might not qualify for traditional assistance but are still struggling to put food on the table. I want to share another real story with you. Mike from Sacramento works full-time as a delivery driver. His wife works part-time while caring for their elderly mother. Together, they make about $55,000 a year. On paper, they're doing okay. But after rent, car payments, and medical expenses for his mother-in-law, groceries became a real challenge. Mike applied for California's expanded grocery credit program and now receives $250 per month in additional food assistance. He told me it's been life-changing. Not only can they afford healthier foods now, but the stress of choosing between groceries and other bills is gone. Now, let's get into the practical stuff. How do you actually apply for these programs? First, you need to determine which programs are available in your state. Not all states have launched these expanded programs yet, but new ones are being added regularly. Here are the states currently offering these programs: California, Arizona, Texas, New York, Florida, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, and Washington. If you live in one of these states, you're in luck. The application process typically involves these steps. Step 1. Gather your documentation. You'll need proof of income for all household members, proof of residency, and identification. Some states also require proof of expenses like rent or mortgage payments. Step 2. Visit your state's official website or local social services office. Each state has its own application portal. For example, California residents should visit the CalFresh website and look for the Market Match Expansion Program. Texas residents should check the Texas Health and Human Services website. Step 3. Complete the online application. Most applications take 15 to 30 minutes to complete. The questions are straightforward: household size, income, expenses, and contact information. Here's a pro tip: apply as soon as possible. Like I mentioned earlier, funding is limited and distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. Some states have already had to pause new applications due to overwhelming demand. Once you're approved, the benefits typically arrive in one of two ways. Many states use EBT cards, just like traditional SNAP benefits. Others provide digital credits through partnering grocery stores. The great thing about these programs is the flexibility. Unlike some assistance programs that restrict what you can buy, most of these grocery credits can be used for any food items. Fresh produce, meat, dairy, even some prepared foods are usually allowed. Let me give you an example of how this works. Jennifer from Dallas was approved for Texas's program and receives $300 monthly. She gets a special EBT card that's loaded with these credits on the 15th of each month. She can use it at any store that accepts EBT, which includes major chains like Walmart, Target, Kroger, and even some farmers markets. Let me address some questions I know you probably have right now. First question: will applying for this affect my eligibility for other programs? In most cases, no. These are supplemental programs designed to work alongside existing benefits, not replace them. However, I always recommend checking with your state's specific guidelines. Second question: is there a catch or hidden fees? No catches, no fees. These are legitimate government programs funded through emergency relief funds. You never pay anything to apply or receive benefits. Third question: how long do the benefits last? This varies by state, but most programs are funded through the end of 2024, with potential extensions into 2025 depending on continued funding availability. Fourth question: what if I'm denied? Most states have an appeals process. You can request a review of your application if you believe you were incorrectly denied. Common reasons for denial include incomplete applications or income that's slightly above the threshold. Beyond these state-specific programs, there are other resources worth knowing about. Many local food banks have expanded their services and now offer fresh produce distributions weekly. Some partner with these state programs to maximize the support available to families. Community organizations like United Way and Catholic Charities often have emergency food assistance programs that can provide immediate help while you're waiting for your state application to be processed. Also, don't forget about local farmers markets. Many participate in programs that double the value of SNAP and similar benefits. If you receive $50 in grocery credits, you might be able to get $100 worth of fresh produce at participating farmers markets. Here's something exciting to keep an eye on. Congress is currently discussing a national expansion of these types of programs. The proposed legislation, called the Family Food Security Act, would provide similar benefits nationwide rather than just in select states. If passed, this could mean that families in all 50 states would have access to supplemental grocery assistance. The proposed amounts range from $150 to $500 monthly, depending on household size and income. While it's still in the discussion phase, it shows that lawmakers are recognizing the ongoing need for food assistance beyond traditional programs. Several more states are also considering launching their own programs in early 2024. States like Georgia, North Carolina, and Colorado have allocated funds for similar initiatives and are expected to announce application dates soon. Here's exactly what I want you to do after watching this video. First, check if your state is on the list I mentioned earlier. If you missed it, I'll include all the current participating states in the description below. Second, visit your state's official website today. Don't wait until tomorrow or next week. These programs have limited funding, and spots are filling up quickly. Third, gather your required documents now. Having everything ready will speed up your application process significantly. Fourth, apply online if possible. Online applications are typically processed faster than paper applications. Fifth, follow up on your application status. Most states provide tracking numbers or online portals where you can check your application progress. Before we wrap up, I want to share one more story that really shows the impact of these programs. Maria from Los Angeles is a grandmother raising her 2 grandchildren while working part-time as a school aide. She was spending nearly 40% of her income on groceries alone. After watching a video similar to this one, Maria applied for California's program and was approved for $280 monthly in grocery credits. She told me it completely changed their lives. Not only can she afford healthier foods for the kids, but she's also been able to save money for the first time in years. The kids are doing better in school because they're eating more nutritious meals, and Maria says the stress relief has improved her own health significantly. This is what these programs are designed to do, provide real help to real families. Now I want to hear from you. Have you or someone you know applied for any of these grocery assistance programs? What was your experience like? Did you face any challenges during the application process? Share your story in the comments below, because your experience could help someone else navigate this process. Also, if you live in a state that doesn't currently offer these programs, let me know in the comments. I'm tracking which states might launch programs next, and your input helps me stay on top of these developments. Look, I know talking about needing help with groceries can feel uncomfortable. There's often a stigma attached to asking for assistance. But here's the truth. These programs exist because our government recognizes that hardworking families need support right now. Using these resources doesn't make you weak or dependent. It makes you smart. You're using available resources to take care of your family, and that's exactly what these programs are designed for. The most important thing is to act quickly. Don't let pride or procrastination prevent you from accessing help that could make a real difference in your family's life. That $950 in annual grocery credits could be the difference between choosing between paying bills and buying healthy food. Remember, the worst thing that can happen is they say no. But what if they say yes? What if you qualify for hundreds of dollars in monthly grocery assistance that you didn't even know existed? If this video helped you discover a program you weren't aware of, please hit that like button. It helps more families find this information when they need it most. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss updates about programs like these. I'm constantly researching new assistance programs, benefit updates, and money-saving opportunities, and I share them all right here on this channel. Your subscription helps me continue providing this free information to families who need it most. Thanks for watching, and remember, you've got this. Take that first step today, and let's get you the support you deserve. I'll see you in the next video.